Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SAP Lobby. Uh, so today we'll discuss on the SAP Planning Strategy 70. If you did not subscribe my channel, please subscribe, and also please know your comment, and also like if you want to me to create on any specific topic, to create any video on some specific topic, please let me know so that I will try to create the video on that topic. Okay, so let's go to discuss on the planning strategy 70. So today we'll discuss what is the planning strategy and what is the use of planning strategy and some demo in the SAP. So planning strategy something which guide to address the demand, and also it help to plan the production quantities and dates. So in SAP there are wide range of strategy such as 10, 20, 40, 70. So those are being used in the different process business scenario like MTS, MTO, configured metal scenario. Okay, so in those scenario this type of strategy being used, and this strategy being maintained in the MRP3 view of the metal master. Okay, so this is just a overview of the planning strategy. So today our topic is to discuss more on the planning strategy 70. So let me go to talk on the planning strategy 70. So planning strategy 70 is designed for the planning of component. Okay, so this is generally maintained at the assembly level, SFG or component level. This is being used there and not at the header level. So planning strategy 70 is not used at the header level or FG material level. Okay, so if SFG material being used across the different finished material, and it is possible to forecast to evaluate the forecast of those SFG material. In that case we can use the strategy 70 for those SFG or components. Okay, so that what will happen when you based on the forecast, when you create the PIR for those SFG, that will be consumed by the production or demand of the finished material. That will consume by the demand of the finished material. Okay, so now the question is, what is the difference between 70 and, suppose if I take the example of 40, what is this difference between 70 and 40? So 40 is assigned to a finished material. 40 is assigned to a finished material, and the suppose if you create the PIR for that material, that will consume by customer order. Okay, but while 70 is assigned to the some assembly level component of a component, it is not assigned to any finished material. And PIR of the PIR means plan independent requirement. Okay, plan independent requirement which we create in the based on forecast we created in the MD612. Okay, so the plan independent requirement can consume by the production requirement of the FG material. Okay, so this is the difference between planning strategy 70 and 40. Okay, now we'll go to check in system how planning strategy 70 work. So we'll see what are the metal master setting is required for the SFG, and what is the how we'll create the demand for that, and when we'll do the MRP run for the finished material, so that how it will impact on the semi finish where we have assigned the strategy 7, how it will impact. Okay, let me log into the SAP. Okay, so I have created one Okay, mm03. So I have created one material IAM SFC01. Okay, so I'll go to MRP3. So in MRP3 we'll assign the strategy group 70 and mixed MRP. This is the indicator. It will be sub assembly planning at final assembly. Okay, this should be, we should choose one means mixed MRP. You should choose a one, as because here sub assembly planning with final assembly. Okay, so this is 1 and strategy is 70 and availability check should be there, and consumption mode. So consumption mode I took forward or backward or forward. Okay, and I gave the consumption period. Okay, 1990. Okay, so and in MRP4 here you can choose the individual or collective requirement 2. Okay, so now this SFG is the component in the one of the FG material. So if I go there, here plant and so see, this is the this semi-finish is component under this IMFG01. Okay, this is the parent material and this is the sub assembly. Okay, now I will create the, because this is the semi-finish is the with planning strategy 70, and we know the forecast of this semi-finish, so that I will create a PIR. So before I create the PIR, let me go to this finished material. So this finished material is with make to stock. I use the make to stock scenario. Okay, so this is with the make to stock process. Okay, finished material is. So what I'll do, first I'll create the demand for the PIR, I mean plan independent requirement for the semi finish. Okay, MD 61. Okay, here I think system got stuck. Let me relog in again. Okay, MD61, and here I will give the my semi finish. Okay, plant, and suppose I will give 200 here, 100 here, 300 here. Okay, so I create the plan independent requirement for the semi finish. Okay, let's save it. Okay, if I go to the MD04, so see, this is the independent requirement, plan independent requirement created. Okay, now as the finished material is with make to stock scenario, so I need to create the demand in MD61 for finished material also. Okay, so if I go for this finished material, FG01, suppose I will say here 50. Okay, suppose for finished material I got the demand for the November for 50 pieces. Okay, I'll save it. So if I go to MD04, so here there are the 50 quantity for the November. Now I will run the MRP for this finished material. Okay, so here run this one. See that plan order created. So this plan order has created for 50 pieces. Okay, now if I go to stock requirement list for the semi finish, see there is one dependent requirement. This is the dependent requirement from finished material. Okay, if you look at here, this plan order number is 5479. So if I go here 5479. Okay, so what it is doing here, so here it is 50. So this dependent requirement is consuming this one. See, this dependent requirement consuming the PIR, 50 quantity of PIR. See, we have created 3 PIR, 3 plan independent requirement. For October 200 is there. For November we created 100. Okay, see now if you look at, there is 50 and another 50 has transferred to the dependent requirement, because this dependent requirement consume the 50 quantity of PIR of this SFG. Okay, so this is the functionality of strategy 70. So when you got the dependent requirement from your finished material, it will be consume the plan independent requirement of semi finish. Okay, so that demand will be reconciled. I mean that will be null there. Okay, so it will be consumed there. Okay, now if you look at, so based on this, if you look at plan order is created 100, but here the for November what we have created the PIR for 100 quantity, plan order is 100 quantity, but this independent requirement as distributed, so 50 remain as it is the 50 quantity, and for dependent requirement it transport and remaining 50 is consumed by this dependent requirement. Okay, so this is the functionality of strategy 70. Okay, hope you understood the how strategy 70 works. Okay, so after that this is the normal procedure of converting planner to production order. Okay, so that is production execution process, but for planning it works like this for the with strategy 70. Okay, so hope you understood and you like this video. If you have any comment, please let know, so that I will reply if you have any doubt or any concern on this demo. Okay, and if you want to any you want any specific topic on which I should create a video, please let know your in comment, so that I will try to create the video on those topics. Okay, thank you for watching this video.